most people are not aware of the truth about unnecessary suffering. So what do I mean when I say unnecessary suffering? So let me get deeper today so you guys can be able to understand exactly what I'm talking about, exactly where I'm coming from. So you guys can be able to take what I'm saying right now and be able to apply into your life. One thing that I come to realize that nobody in this earth is a bad person or a good person. Like, there's not such a thing as a bad or a good person. The only person who is bad is you. Meaning, the fact that you can be able to say this person or that girl, she is or he is a bad person. You're not actually saying the other person is a bad person. You're actually saying you are a bad person. So the suffering comes when you blame other people or see other people as the problem when you are the problem. What do I mean by this? Let me go deeper real quick. So let's say you had a neighbor, someone who is close to your neighbor who you feel like, man, this neighbor is just an asshole. Like, this neighbor, like, he for example, he don't listen, he do some stupid stuff, he like anything that he do to cause the anger to arise within you, like anything that he does to the point where you like, I hate this neighbor, I hate this man or I hate this woman, I just don't like them, you know what I'm saying? They just seem like they're a bad person, they don't have what is considered for them to be a good neighbor. But one thing you have to understand, first of all, like I always tell you, that the negative feelings is inside of you. And shout out to Ante Domelo. When the negative feelings inside you, so when you are saying that the neighbor is the bad person, when you are saying that the neighbor is not good, or like from your perspective, you think the neighbor is not worthy to be your neighbor. But one thing that if you will look deeper within the negative feelings that you are feeling, will come to realize that, wait a minute, the neighbor is not feeling the negative feeling that you're feeling. If the neighbor is not feeling the negative feeling that you're feeling, then who hates who? Then who is the one who is the bad one? Because your neighbor is not angry. Your neighbor is not talking shit about you. You are the one who is talking shit. You're the one who's saying the neighbor is bad. It's not like the neighbor is a bad person. Listen, there's no actions or activities that it can be able to make you feel any way, any type of way. Like the way you feel, it comes from you. It comes from the meaning that you had to something that is already is. Like something that already exists without the meaning that you think it is. For example, let me give you a deeper example so we all can be on the same page, so we can all understand each other when it comes to these things, right? So today I was at work, right? And all my colleagues are all white people, right? Only me is black right there. So these are words that it was using, some words, just negative words. The way I see it, though. I mean, there's not such a thing as negative words, but the way I see it, it was a negative. It's like they were saying something, but to me, I felt as an attack, and I felt as a racist too. But then when I was feeling all those feelings, then I come to realize one thing, like, wait a minute. I'm only the one who is feeling it. And I ask myself, what about if we all was white people? Then if all of us was white in this situation here, and I was not black or whatever you called, then, and if they still say the same words, would that same words affected me the same ways affected me now? Then I come to realize, wait a minute, these words have nothing to do with me. They seems like they have nothing to do with me, even if they seem very serious. Like the words, it seems like they're directed to me, but I come to realize the reason why those words seem very serious to me is because I'm identified with a negative feeling. I'm saying these things because I'm this way, because I'm black, or because I'm white, because I'm Mexican, or because I'm this, instead of seeing as just what is happening, something that is happening in the moment, not something that is here to attack me or to hurt me. So at that point, I realized that the unnecessary suffering that I was having is being angry based off what someone else is saying. Being angry because of someone else's actions for no reason. For no reason. You just and this thing that you have to understand, guys. Most of the time, when you get angry, you don't get angry. Matter of fact, you react. Meaning, you don't think before you made the decisions of which feeling you want to experience. For example, the same situation that I experienced, someone else would experience it positive, like, because there's a negative and a positive feeling. So someone else would experience it in a positive way, but since I added interpretations and blaming into the situations, I added different meaning than what was already there. So the different meaning that I add to a situation that created the suffering that I had, which was unnecessary. I was never supposed to be angry, but I became angry with just small things. Small things. Imagine just small things makes a person angry. Small things that has nothing to do with you at all. It makes you angry to the point where you start adding story. If it's the opposite race, you're gonna start saying it's because they're racist, because of this. No, they're not racist. The fact that you name racist means you are racist. You understand? Because listen, let me give you a secret that you can able to understand. Anything that you cannot touch or feel physically, like the microphone here, where I can be able to touch it and feel it. Anything that you cannot touch it, hold it, feel it, is inside of you, like is arising within. So if you ever been in a situation where someone says to you, you are a bad person, just know they're not saying you are a bad person. They're saying themselves they are a bad person, because you did not make them feel bad. The fact that they feel bad means they're a bad person. You understand what I'm saying? So listen, even to ladies, any man who comes to you and says to you that you are beautiful, just know they're not saying to you that you are beautiful. All they are saying is they're saying to themselves that they are beautiful, because they're beautiful, they experience it within, not without. Because that feeling is within. He feels beautiful inside. So since he feels beautiful inside, he lets you know how he feels inside. You understand? So if someone says, I hate you, they feel hate inside, they comes to you and they told you they hate you. So the question is, you feel hate inside of you, and you're telling me you hate me. Are you sure you hate me or you hate yourself? Which one is it? Because I don't feel the way you feel. The negative feeling is not coming from me. It's coming from inside of you. That's why you have to understand. Anything anybody says to you, you see, the only reason we feel hurt or pain when someone comes to us and call us ugly is because, number one, we identify with a negative feeling. We identify with ugly. We identify with beautiful. We identify with all the experiences that exist in this earth, instead of just seeing them as something that comes and goes. And shout out to Anton Domelo, because he say anything that comes and goes is not who you are. It's just an experience. And that's what I'm saying. So if everything that comes and goes is not who you are, it's just an experience, and someone comes to you and say, man, you just ugly. No. You're not ugly. You are not ugly. The ugly is within themselves. Ugly is inside them, like it's coming from the heart. Because you feel ugly, now you're trying to put what you feel on me. See, anybody who comes to you to anything, anybody who talk is shit, It's because whatever they feel inside of themselves, they're trying to put it on you. Like they express it on you. Instead of keeping it inside, they want to express it on you. So you can feel the same way as them. You understand what I'm saying? Because they feel ugly inside. They want to come to you so you can feel ugly as well. And that's why I tell you guys, ladies and gentlemen, that nobody can be able to hurt you. Only you can be able to hurt you. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when a woman says no to you, my brothers and sisters, she's not saying no to you. She's saying no to herself because she's blocking the opportunity for her to be with somebody. You understand? Because she already feels no. She feels no inside of herself. So now she decided to express it to you. But it has nothing to do with you at all. See, now I actually understand why my mentor, the bad boy, Mr. Lucari of the dating game, when he said the game is not about female, it's about you. You know, at that point I was like, what do you mean the game is not about women? Then I come to realize it's because how you feel inside of you has nothing to do with a bitch. How you feel inside of you is how you feel and is how you express yourself to other people. You see, that's why when I see a woman and I go up to a chick, I'm like, listen, the reason why I came over, listen, the moment I saw the way those jeans make that booty look very sexy, I just had to come over and let you know, you definitely remind me of the type of woman that I'm very sexually attracted to. You know, that is bringing back to me. The reason why I came over because you reminded me of the type of woman that I am attracted to. You understand? Because anything that person says is based off how they feel from inside themselves. They're expressing how they feel for themselves. So anything anytime you receive a no, just know he has nothing to do with you. Is that person. You know this person feels no. You didn't cause them to do anything. You don't cause people to do anything. People react in anger. People react in happiness. People react in all these things. That's why you cannot make anybody happy. People react in happiness. That's why I said you're already born with happiness. And shout out to Auntie Domelo because you react based off why you want to react. Even most of the time we can't control the feelings, but it's still inside of you. You can't control it because the feeling or the happiness that you're having, it comes from the meaning that you added to the thing. Because not anything in this world can make you happy or sad. It's just what it is. Like it's just straight line. You go up and down like an escalator. And shout out to the bad boy himself, Mr. Lucario, because he's used that words up and down like an escalator. But let's not go there. But this is why I'm telling you guys, you have unnecessary suffering because you think people are the one who make you angry. No. You are already angry. And you react in anger because the anger is inside of you. The anger is not anybody else. The pain, the suffering, all these things are inside of you. So instead of keep it inside yourself, that's when you decide to bring it outside. So everybody else can be able to feel how you feel, to be able to experience how you experience, which that is crazy itself. So guys, I hope you can be able to find any value in this video. But the main point of this video, the unnecessary suffering that you experience, guys, is coming from yourself. If you understand that nobody can make you feel any type of way, if you can recognize that the anger, the happiness, everything is within your control, then you're not going to be able to blame anyone else. Because the moment you blame anyone else, you feel sorry for yourself. When you feel sorry for yourself, you start asking yourself, why this happened to me only? Why? Is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm white? Is it because I'm a Caucasian? Is it because I'm Chinese or Asian or South Korean? You see, all these things is going to always come back to you. That's what I told you. If you blame anyone else, you don't blame anyone else, you only blame yourself. That's where when you blame someone, when someone says something negative, you always put it back to you because you are the one who feels negative, so you're gonna keep it negative to you. Let me give you an example. Before I even make this video, I was feeling negative. But I was like, man, this negative feeling is inside of me, man. Take it or leave it. Shout out to Chuma Keke. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for those people gonna watch this video until the end, because guys, you already know, if you know my videos, you know the kind of value that I'm providing. You know the kind of services that I want you guys to be able to understand, the kind of power of awareness, understanding, to be able to remove the suffering, to be able to experience everything freely without adding the emotions, the suffering part. Because I tell you guys, there's a difference between suffering and negative feelings. Because the negative feeling is just what is. The suffering is what you are creating by yourself. Because you can feel, you can feel the negative feeling without being suffering. You can feel it, meaning, let me give you the last thing that you can keep in your mind. So the difference between suffering and a negative feeling is something that it can show up, but it's not gonna stop you from taking actions. Meaning, you can feel it but still take actions. But the suffering comes when you feel the negative feeling, but you cannot take action, because you identify with a negative feeling. So that's the difference. If you can feel it and still taking actions, that is control. If you can feel it but not taking actions, that is being controlled. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I tell you, your mind is a superpower. If you can control your mind, you'll become free. If you can control here, my brother, you have the power. But if your mind control you, you ain't got no power. Your mind becomes your number one enemy. So guys, like I said again, thank you for watching this video. And remember what the bad boy of the dating game, Mr. Lucario, always say: the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm out.